everybody, welcome to another video on my channel. So, excuse my redness, my lack of makeup. I was so excited to film this intro, to film this video, that I didn't really do much makeup. I just have some eye and lipstick on, but I want to try to get away from getting so made up for the camera because I don't think that you come to see my face on the videos. However, I still want to do like face-to-face intros. I think more people are more willing to watch the video if I show my face. So today, I am so excited. I got the Young Nails mystery box in the mail. So if anyone is unfamiliar with how Young Nails does their mystery boxes, or what a mystery box is, when Young Nails does their Black Friday sale, they have a mystery box option that you can purchase. So there were three mystery boxes this year. There were two small mystery boxes, and there was one large mystery box. I did order all three. However, this video is going to focus solely on the two small mystery boxes because that is what I have. I made two orders for the Young Nails Black Friday sale. I did shop it, don't worry. I purchased the large mystery box. Actually, my grandmother purchased it for me. It's part of my Christmas gift, but I will unbox it whenever I do get it in the mail. I won't wait till Christmas. But I also ordered some other products that I was running low on, or some extra things that I did want to pick up. So it's not solely the mystery box that is coming with that one. So I think that's why it's taking so long to ship, even though I did place that order first. They get slammed with orders when they have sales. Young Nails does, so I'm not worried about it at all. I know I will receive my order at some point, but this did ship pretty fast. So I did purchase these two mystery boxes on my own, the smaller ones. The larger one, for anybody who is new to mystery boxes or didn't hear about them this year, the large one is $100, and Young Nails puts $500 worth of product in it. So you are getting $500 worth of product for $100. Now here's the catch. It's a mystery. You don't know what's going to be in it. They don't even really give hints. They might tell you that there's like a big ticket item that's not in it. For example, I know that somebody asked if the e-file was in it, or was saying they hoped the e-file was in the mystery box, and Young Nails did say, no, the e-file is not in the mystery box, because the e-file retail value is like $300 and some dollars, so that would take up most of the value of the box, and there wouldn't be any more room for any other products. So, with that being said, it's a toss-up as to what you get. In past years, they have had lights and some other like equipment things. I don't know what else, but like I know that the past few years they have put an LED lamp in there, but it's a toss-up. You don't know what kind of products are going to be in it. So if you ever want to know whether you should buy a large mystery box, I would say that the value is usually pretty good. I mean, I think that pretty much everything Young Nails has is pretty good quality. So getting $500 worth of product for $100 is kind of a no-brainer to me. I would not suggest getting the mystery box if you have very specific things that you want, because there's no guarantee that, like, if, for example, you want a UV lamp, or an LED lamp, there is no promise that a lamp is going to be in the mystery box. Or if you want solely gel products, or you are solely an acrylic tech and you just want those products, there is no guarantee that either of those products are going to be in that mystery box, or any mystery box. So you're kind of taking the gamble. It is a fun game. So for me, I don't have a ton of stuff from Young Nails. I do have a lot of acrylic. I guess I shouldn't say a lot. I have the acrylic colors like that are basic. I have Cover Pink. I have like Core White, which is like a milky white. I have Triple X White, which is a stark white, and I have Core and Speed Clear. So I really don't have a ton of powders from them. I do have a lot of monomer that I stocked up on during the Labor Day sale. I have a lot of Swipe that I have stocked up on the Labor Day sale. I have a lot of their top coats. I have 2 stain resistance. I have 3 like ultimate finish gels, and I do have some of their Synergy gel. So I know that if I need something, like if I need forms, for example, I'm not going to count on the large mystery box or a small mystery box having those forms, so I would probably buy them separate. So with that being said, I know that if any of you are part of the Young Nails community page on Facebook, there have been a lot of unhappy people with this year's mystery boxes. I do know the contents of the mystery boxes, however, I'm not going to say what they are until I unbox them. So I'm still going to keep the secret for you guys. So if you don't want to know what's in the mystery boxes until maybe you get yours, then maybe hold off on watching this video until you do get your mystery box if you don't know what's in it already. But I will be unboxing the small mystery boxes. There's 2 of them. I think in years past they have had like 3 small mystery boxes and 2 large ones. This year they only had 1 large one and 2 small ones, which I did like because I could get all of them. I don't know if I would want necessarily like $230. Oh, I didn't mention how much the small ones are. Well, the small mystery boxes are $30 you pay for $100 worth of products. So really you're getting $70 off, which is still pretty good. But I don't think I would want to buy however many, like I wouldn't want to buy all of them in a year that they have 3 small and 2 large. So I think the 2 small and 1 large were really good this year. I was comfortable with buying that. So maybe if you're just getting started with Young Nails, this would be a good purchase on Black Friday for you. So without further ado, I am going to get started. Alright, so I don't quite know how this is going to like be when I unbox it. It looks like they packaged it pretty well, which is good. There's a lot of like brown paper in here. That is good because I don't know whether they have physical boxes with the items or if they just threw all the mystery items in one box, which that's kind of why I'm glad that I do know the contents of box A and box B, because that's how they distinguish. They have small mystery box A and small mystery box B. I'm glad that I know the contents of A and B so that I can tell you, okay, this was an A, this was an B, in case they did throw it all together. So like I said, I don't know if there are any physical boxes. I did see some things on the Young Nails community site that of people not only happy with their large mystery boxes and small mystery boxes, but I did see some packaging problems with their large and small mystery boxes, that there was product that had kind of come undone. So I hope, if it happens, it happens. I'm not super worried about it. But okay, so there are 2 physical boxes, which is kind of nice. There is this one, and then this one. They each have, this one says, they don't have like A or B on it. They just have PR 20043 and PR 20044. So let's do, I don't know, let's do this one first, since the number is technically less, since it's 43. Okay. I'm so excited. This is like Christmas, even though I know what's in each box. I couldn't help myself, but the people on the website weren't quiet, so I'm also sorry for my hair. I did blow dry my hair today. I promise it's the first time I blow dried my hair in like 6 months, because I really either just sleep on it and straighten it, or I just don't blow dry it. I had a meeting with my mentor teacher for student teaching and my supervisor, because it's the end of this college semester, so I thought I would kind of use a dual purpose to record a face intro, well, since I have a little bit of makeup on, but my hair does curl once I blow dry it. Okay, so automatically this box has bubble pack in it. That's a good sign. Okay, so this is box A. write that on here. It does look like there is a tiny bit of spillage in here, but once I pull out the product and show you what it is, it will make sense, and I'll say why it makes sense that there might be a little bit of spillage with this product, because it's not only Young Nails I've experienced this from, and it's not a big deal. So, in Mystery Box A, we have all one product, all the same product, and it is Slick Pour. So I bought both mystery boxes because I was really wanting the Slick Pour box, and I wanted to make sure I got it. And that is for one big reason, is because I know that they came out with 4 new Slick Pour colors, and they were only going to be in one of the mystery boxes. So I want to make sure I got it. So I happen to have some swipe on my desk. Don't ask me why. I use my desk more for shooting nail videos and nail related things than for school related things. So of course I have swipe on my desk. So the first color I have is this pretty blue. It is a royal blue. I want to try to be technical and put like a swatch like up here or something, like a little swatch video or a picture of this on a swatch stick in this little corner. So we'll see if I can do that. So this color is called Sports Fanatic, and it is a really pretty blue powder. So if you are unfamiliar, don't sneeze when you have this open. If you are unfamiliar with Young Nails Slick Pour system, Young Nails Slick Pour is their dip powder, but it can also be used as a colored acrylic, or you can mix it with gel and actually use it as like a colored gel in an inlay, in a like hard gel nail. So this has a lot of possibilities for the way it can be used. You can use it with a dip system, so you can use it with like a resin and an activator and that whole shebang, or you can use it with their caption conversion gel, which I actually did place in my larger order because I do want to try that out. So I'm super excited about this. This is a really pretty blue. I'm not sure if I have a blue that is this much of a just royal blue. So I'm excited to swatch that out. Okay, my next color that I have here, I'm just going to wipe them off as I get them. This looks like it might be a reddish, some sort of reddish burgundy color. Oh, I will address the spillage. There is a little bit of dust on Slick Pour. This has happened, I've ordered Slick Pour before from Young Nails, and it happened then too. If you don't have, if the powder gets jostled around, or if the cap, caps can kind of unscrew a little bit in like shipping and transit, dip powder is so fine that it can get through the slightest cracks and kind of get everywhere. So this isn't like a loss of product that I'm having to wipe off. It's really an ever so slight dusting, and it could have been something that happened in the factory, like maybe one accidentally came loose in the Slick Pour bin that they have. I don't know. But like, I've also ordered dip powder from Kira Sky, and it's happened with them too, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright, so this color is Rev Your Engine. So I'm guessing since it's talking about an engine, I think, now it's important to note that the colors are going to look a good bit darker when you use them, especially with a monomer or even with a dip system, because there's a liquid that's penetrating them, so it's going to look a little bit darker when you put it on the nail. So this is a really pretty, I spilled it. You can see that there, from this light here, that there is some shimmer. So this looks like it's going to be a really pretty dark red with some gold shimmer. This is so pretty. I am really excited to swatch this out. Oh wow, that's a pretty color. Okay, this is like Christmas. I get to reach in and... Okay, so I can tell that this one is probably... Maybe it's not the one that's... Okay, this one looks white. but we'll see. And we were on Baby Baby before I got rudely interrupted by whatever number called me. Okay, this is definitely a shimmer, and I thought it was white when I opened it, but I think it's more, it's kind of hard to tell, because I don't want to tip it over. And it's really hard to tell with the artificial light, but it's more of a cream, maybe, like a pinkier cream, but it's definitely got some white shimmer in it. So the site describes it as a pastel brown nude, so kind of a cream. So I'm excited to see that one definitely swatched, because I think that will look really interesting. The next color that I have is, I believe this is one of the new colors. I actually don't know if they have these up on the website yet for sale individually. Like I said, they were only on the only way you could get the new Select Pour colors was to get the mystery box. So I tried to type the name in, and they don't even have it live on the site yet. So that's kind of crazy. So that's what I was really excited about. So this Select Pour color is called Front and Center. And it is this really pretty blue color. Glitters are kind of hard, and I think that most colored acrylic and Select Pour is kind of difficult if you don't know what color you're getting already. It is kind of difficult to tell what the true color is going to be, because since it's mixed with clear acrylic powder, it could look very, very different. But this seems like a really pretty ocean blue, kind of, with glitter in it, and it looks like it has some silver hollow glitter in it. I definitely see some rainbow reflecting off the light. And it actually kind of looks like it has a little bit of black glitter in it. Like, I see some darker flecks of glitter. I think that'll be very interesting to swatch. This is definitely one that you're going to want to shake up. The glitters seem to be circular. Maybe not. No, I think they're actually like a hexagon. Octagon, hexagon. I think they're a hexagon. So front and center, very pretty. I don't know what the website describes it as because it's not on the website yet. Alright, this one is also a new glitter, I can tell. Okay, so this is Hope Drunk, which is probably, I did see these swatched on Young Nail's YouTube channel, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. I really love greens, and this is green if I've ever seen it. I actually think this will look really pretty for any time of year. I think it'll obviously kill it around Christmas, but because it has some emerald green and it also has some like chartreuse glitters in it, like some lime green, lighter green, I think that it could also be really ideal for spring. So I'm so excited to see that swatched. Let's see if I can get it up here. Okay, our next one, I believe this is also one of their new glitters. So this is, like I said, this is Truth Serum. So I believe it is one of the new ones. Yep, coming up, no results. Truth Serum. Okay, so this, to me, looks very similar, honestly, to Front and Center. Almost identical. So I'll have to go back and watch the Slick Pour. See, like, they look literally the same to me. I guess on camera, this one does kind of look lighter. More like maybe it's got like a lighter blue base. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But this one definitely has purple in it. So they're obviously two different colors. But this one has, like, I think this one's going to end up being darker. This one has a lot of purple glitter in it. And a lot more dark glitter, and this one has the silver hollow glitter. So I will obviously put them all side by side so you can see how they look right next to each other, but I think they look more similar in the jar than they do on the nail. So that is Truth Serum. Alright, the next one I have here is Cosmic Peace, which I also think is one of the new ones. Let me just check on that. Yes, Cosmic Peace is one of the new ones. I'm going to set the new ones over here. Front and center. The new one. So this is what I say was Cosmic Peace. Okay. So this also has a blue tone. It has a similar blue tone to Front and Center and Truth Serum. But this one has some green glitters. And again, I will put them all beside each other. So I think they all kind of look similar in the jar, but as I said before, I think they will look vastly different on the nail. So that is Cosmic Peace. Okay, so this is definitely the one that exploded everywhere, I can tell, because my pad is like purple and this is purple. I actually don't have, I can see why. I can see the glitter coming off of it. What probably ended up happening with this was when it was packaged, it probably got some glitter like down on the rim right here, and it's kind of leaking out. So this one is called Wine Flight. I don't believe this is one of their new colors. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I'm just kind of opening it on my towel. Wish I had a... So it's a very bright purple, which I actually think is very interesting because I don't have a bright purple. I'm just kind of tapping it out on my towel, like I said, so that it stops going everywhere. I don't actually have a bright purple, so... That one, when I say that one was Wine Flight, so let's see what Young Nails calls this one. It looks like a neon to me. But on the website it looks a lot darker. It says a warm purple, so we will see how that swatches. I'm excited because, like I said, I don't think I have any purples in my acrylic collection. Okay, this one looks light as well. I always think all of the light ones look white in the jar, like before I open them. Okay, so this one is called Paper Airplane. So I feel like if there's one that was going to be white, it would be this one. This is not one of the new ones, nor was Wine Flight. Okay, yeah, this looks honestly just white to me. It doesn't look like it has any glitter or anything, whoops, I need to be better about my spelling, or anything like that in there. It doesn't seem like it has any kind of shimmer, so let's take a look on the website and see what Young Nails has to say about Paper Airplane. Okay, a white. So, Paper Airplane is going to be your white. I am going to be totally honest, I'm not sure why they would include a white when, I guess if you don't have a white dipping powder, like if you're using it as a dipping powder, but like me, I have white acrylic and I have white gel polish, so not entirely sure about that one, but, you know, of course I will find uses for it. You can always, too, add pigments, and you could add pigments to a white acrylic and you can make a custom color. So if that's, maybe if you don't need another white, that could be something you do. Okay. I believe that this one is also so this is the last one, and I believe this is also one of the new ones. So there were 5 of the new slick pours. Alrighty, last slick pour. So this is another one. This is the last one in this box, and this is the last one of the 5 brand new slick pour powders. I know because it's a glitter. And this one is called Spiritual Steamer. So Spiritual Steamer looks like this. It is I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. It is a beautiful, maybe not. There we go. It is a beautiful silver hollow glitter. It has very small glitters. So let's just talk about alright, so I will, I'm going to try to, like I said again, be techy. I'm going to put all the names of the Slick Pour powders up here, and then I'll cut away and I will show you a picture of all of them side by side, especially the new collection, so that you can see kind of what they look like. So just to recap, oh, one got all over me. Some of them, like I said, also do come like kind of spilled. So just to recap, these I can't hold all 10, but I got 10 powders in my mystery box A, 10 Slick Pour powders, 15-gram jars, and they retail for $10.49 per jar. So if you do the math on that, it comes out to $104.90 for retail price for all of these Slick Pours. So it's actually a little bit over that $100 mark, which I think that is a great deal. And I love Slick Pour and I love colored acrylic, so I am so excited about these. All right, let's move on to box B. Okie dokie. Box B. Let's hope that there is nothing in this one that is going to spill on me. Okay, this one also has bubble wrap in it too. Okay, these are little boxes. Alright, so these are manicure colors. So these are gel polishes. They each came in their own little box. I think that's pretty cool. I am going to search. I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the Slick Pours, and I'm going to search the color on Young Nails' website so that I can tell you what their description of the color is, not just my own description. So this first one, and I'm really excited about manicure, getting some manicure colors. I can never get enough gel polish. I love gel polish, and I tend to gravitate towards all the same colors, so sometimes when someone else puts colors in a box for you, I feel like they give you a better assortment of colors that you might have, and you know, it only takes that one person for you to be like, I want a bumblebee yellow, and I'm like, I don't have a bumblebee yellow. So this manicure, and I did order Go Time in my other order, but I didn't order any manicure. So this manicure is Red 104, and I like how with the manicure it says like the finish. So this says that it is a metallic finish. So just to make a distinction, Young Nails has, my hand is purple, my thumb is purple. Anyways, Young Nails has two different kinds of gel polishes. They have Go Time and they have Manicure. Manicure is their traditional gel polish that is a, 2-coat coverage, 3-coat coverage, depending on the opacity of the gel polish. Some of the shears might take a little more to build up. But Go Time has a base coat, top coat. It is tack-free, and it is 1 coat. You're done. So it's like a one-step gel polish. So they have slightly different colors in each, but Manicure is going to be your more traditional. So this is Red 104. And it is a really, this is like a bright Christmas red, metallic. I love it. And this isn't too deep of a red, which I do like. I think sometimes it's kind of hard to find reds that are suitable for every skin tone, and I do tend to gravitate towards brighter reds, but some of the shimmery reds kind of are like darker reds. So this one, you get 0.34 fluid ounces, and these retail for $10.45, so $10.45 American, so slightly under the Slick Pour prices, like a couple cents difference. This one doesn't have a description, so we'll just not go there. Alright, so that was red 104 metallic. I like how they put them in all these boxes. Ooh, this one has 3. Okie dokie. So, this one is Manicure Glacier 101, and it says it is a glitter effect. Gel polishes are a little easier, you can see them. Ooh, this one looks like it would be a topper. I don't know if you can see it and see the color shift, like an aurora, almost like, I kind of want to say the aurora borealis, because like, wow, I'm showing it here and it's picking a blue. When I'm looking at it in the light, I see purple and I see some green. So this is a finer glitter. It looks like it's in a clear base, so it would kind of be like an iridescent shifting kind of polish. That is really cool. I do not have a gel polish like this, and that's cool because you can put it over any color. Okay, this one is Manicure Rose Quartz 101. So Rose Quartz, as far as I'm concerned, I've watched their videos, and I think that it is their rose gold gel polish. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is rose gold. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I am very picky about my rose golds, because a lot of companies will kind of market rose gold as like pink, and it's not completely pink. Like, I don't think that my laptop is completely rose gold. It's too pink. I think that, I'm trying to find something rose gold on my desk. Oh, I've done this before. This is like rose gold, because it's more of a gold, but it has just that pink tinge. So this is kind of more on that coppery, rose-colored, rose-tinged gold. So I'm so pumped to have this rose gold, because I feel like sometimes the pinky rose golds can kind of, you limit what kind of colors you can pair them with. But with this kind of a rose gold, this looks really great with neutrals and also with warm colors. So I'm so excited. Yeah, I have rose gold. Alright, the next one is called Canvas 101, and it is a pearlized finish. These are soak off, by the way. Alright, let's see what this is. Ooh, so this looks like, if I had to compare it to something, this looks like my angelic white from Clear Jelly Stamper that I stamp with. So this is a white. It's kind of a milkier white, but it is a pearl finish. So you can kind of see it's reflecting some shimmer. I think it'll be a little more evident when I put it on a swatch stick, but I also don't have a gel polish like this. So I'm really excited about these gel polishes, because I don't have gel polishes like these. Okay, next box. Alright, the next one I have is Scarlet 101 Gloss. So this one is like a hot red. Whew. Which is good though, because I think I did order a Go Time red, but I think it might have been a slightly darker Go Time red. This one almost has like a pink tinge to it. It's picking that up. It almost is the same color as like my button here, my record button. I think everybody needs a really nice scarlet. Because like I said, you can almost never have too many reds in your collection, because different reds are going to look different on different skin tones. So some skin tones might look better in that deeper red that kind of has more of a brown hue to it. This one has a more pink hue to it, and like that is one that maybe I would look better in because I have a pink undertone. And then there's one that have more blue undertones for more of a cool toned skin or undertone. So I don't think you could ever have enough red. So yay! That is a gloss that does not have it's a flat finish. So yep, this one is Denim 101 Metallic. I don't know what the difference between like metallic and, okay, so this is kind of like the pearlescent finish. It is really pretty though. So this one is a true blue that is metallic. It's metallic. This is kind of like the finish of, I want to say it's like the pearlescent finish more so than like the rose quartz one. The rose quartz finish, because this isn't really a glitter, this is like a shimmer. This is like pearlescent. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I will put a swatch in. Okie dokie. And then this one is Manicure Beige 101 Gloss. So here's the thing. I am terrible at picking nudes. Nude polishes. I am terrible at picking nude gel polishes or nail polishes because I always have one in my head that I'm like, okay, I want that shade. I know what shade I want. But almost always, it never ends up being the shade that I want. So I'm kind of excited to see this. Oh yeah. This is the perfect beige. Wow. So this is like a very creamy, it looks very creamy, and it is definitely more on the brown side. I tend to buy more on the cream side, so it's like a lighter base, but I think that this is going to be really helpful in my collection, because like I said, different skin tones, different hues look better on. Alright, last one. This one is the last full one. Okay, so this is the Manicure base. I just smeared lipstick all over the back of my hand, so sorry. This is the Manicure base coat, which is really good to have, and I'm glad that they included it in this box, because this is what you would apply on a natural nail if you were doing a natural nail manicure with any of these, which just means gel polish on top of a natural nail, no enhancements. I even though do sometimes put base on, like a base coat on top of an enhancement. Especially if I like kind of built the enhancement, maybe I filed off a little too much and I'm like, ooh, that's looking a little thin. The base coat will kind of help bulk it up a little bit to give that nail some strength that it needs, or just sometimes to smooth over the enhancement, because it will kind of, I don't know how to say this, it makes the gel polish glide on with no like dust or anything, or like any bumps, and it looks a lot nicer, in my opinion. You don't have to use a base coat on an enhancement, just to make that clear. But I'm glad that they included everything that you need. So this is Manicure base. It's just a clear base coat. It's not even worth opening, but it does have a nice, it has a really thick consistency, which I like in a base coat. I don't like it when a base coat is too thin. Yeah, really, that's a thick consistency. I don't like it when a base coat is too thin, because then I can't base the whole hand without it like running into the cuticles before I can put it in the light. Okay, this is Manicure top. As far as I know, like I said, this is a top coat. I don't believe that this has, I believe this is has a dispersion layer on it, so it's not non-wipe. But I think that if you're using the Manicure line, you should probably be using everything that comes in it, I guess. So this is a soft gel base, or top coat. It looks clear. It has a little bit of a thinner consistency than the base coat does, which is pretty typical for top coats. Like I said, you would have to wipe off the dispersion layer with this. I would recommend wiping off the dispersion layer with Manicure, the dispersion layer on Manicure top with Manicure Cleanse, because it'll keep it shinier. It doesn't have, I don't believe that Manicure Cleanse has any acetone in it, so it is, instead of the blue liquid that Young Nails has, it's a purple liquid. I don't think that the Manicure Cleanse has any acetone in it, which Swipe does have some acetone in it, so it could potentially dull your top coat a little bit if you did use Swipe to remove the dispersion layer, which is the sticky layer that rises on the top of gel. It's just a little bit of uncured gel. Okay, and this is a color. So this is Yellow Neon 101. I don't have like any yellow gel polishes. So let's see how neon this guy is. Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily call this yellow neon. I would probably just call this straight up yellow. I call this Bumblebee yellow, which I'm actually super, super pumped to have now. It's showing more neon on the camera than it is in real life. It's showing very much a warmer yellow in real life than on camera. Like the lights, I think, are kind of penetrating it and making it look a lot brighter, but it's a lot more of like a car yellow. I would have to compare it to something. Which, again, I'm very happy with because I don't have any yellow gel polish. That's one that I always seem to forget, and I never get the right color. I always get, this would be perfect for like the middle of daisies or summer nails. I don't know if you're making suns or something like that. So those are all of my manicure things. I don't know if the manicure top and base are any more expensive, so I'm going to check that out real quick. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I am back. I'm going to try to do this all in one hand. Oh, I got it. So I got 10 manicure gel polishes. 2 of those 10 were base. One was a base, one was a top, so they weren't like a color, they were like an anchor, which is why I call it like an anchor, or the bun of the sandwich if you're thinking about gel polish that way. They do not cost any more than the colors. The colors are $10.45 American, and I just did the math, and you are getting relatively the same value as you are with the Slick Pour box. But since there is a very slight few cents price difference, the Manicure Mystery Box B's total worth is going to be $104.50, which is still slightly over that $100 mark that they kind of market it as, like $30 or $100 worth of product for $30. So it is still an insanely good deal if you ask me, especially if you don't have any manicure, or if you have a salon or something. I could see you totally, wanting to buy backups, or, I feel like these boxes are if you really don't have a whole lot of young nail stuff, or if you have like everything and just kind of want some doubles of things, because you might go through it very quickly. So, like I said, I don't have a ton of, young nail stuff. I don't have all of the colors of gel polish. And for the most part, all of the colors that came in these 2 mystery boxes, Slick Pour and Manicure, I think they were pretty unique colors that I didn't already have in my gel polish collection, and I do have quite a bit of gel polish. They were very distinct hues, and I think that they will be wonderful additions to my collection. Alright, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I apologize that it's a little lengthy. Hopefully I am going to be able to kind of cut it down just so I can keep your attention. But I am super excited about the mystery boxes that I have received. I will be back with another video with the large mystery box unboxing as soon as I get it. I just have to receive it first. I hope that you guys found this interesting. I hope you liked it. I have heard that most people tend to gravitate towards they like reviews and unboxings and swatches, so I hope that I gave you some of that today. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below if you got the Young Nails mystery box, if you buy from Young Nails, maybe what you scored on Black Friday. And please subscribe to my channel. I've been doing pretty good with subscribers lately. I have around 400 at the time of this video, about 435. I would really like to get to that 500 mark. I would like it even more to get to 1,000, so that's the dream anyways. But if we get to 500, and I don't think I've put this in a face-to-face video yet, I do want to do something fun for you guys. So if we get to 500 subscribers, I want to do a Q&A video for you guys. I don't do too many where I'm talking directly to the camera. Like I said, most of them are like a watch me work, and it's me voicing over something. So feel free to leave me a question that you might have you want answered down below, but to make sure that I don't answer it on, like, in the YouTube comments, but that I know it's meant for that video, I'll write them all down in a notebook. Please put a red heart emoji in that comment before or after the question. The question can be anything related to nails. I do have pretty extensive knowledge about things like, you know, just acrylic application, troubleshooting, if you have any troubleshooting things. Maybe it's confidence, you're not super confident in your work yet. Maybe it's something about being a DIYer, which I am. You know, I don't have a professional license. And I would be even willing to, you know, answer some slightly personal questions about myself, if it's about, you know, my schooling, what I do outside of YouTube, even silly things like family or pets. I think that people are more likely to make a connection with you over a screen if they know a little bit more about you. So I would love to do a Q&A video with you guys with some of your questions. So please put them down below in the comments. Like I said, please subscribe to my channel if you like my content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.